An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Kind of Brady, what you talking about?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a two-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He hits White, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
If you disconnect, your players will come back.
They go with Dixon. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. There's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. This defense trying to do its part. Active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. To throw is right, operating from the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Let's go. Well, that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like you're contemplating your moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, he was on his team.
Check. Hey, watch it.
I know one thing. That motherfucker get another win, he ain't gonna say he wanna play somebody.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're gonna get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Wow.
Check. Lucky. Check 26. Wait.
I got that attention where he's staying because what state it is, because I get live.
This one in. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Always important to get the first one in the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room.
They might stop the run on me because I can't shoot and do all that other shit.
Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
We'll run the ball and get it good. Golden line. Even you improved in your running game. Man, shit, 3-4. Get their ass kicked.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. On 1st down, Benjamin. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
You sure did.
57. Mike, 57.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Buying time to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit.
Get a touchdown, baby.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham going for the deep ball. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it. First kick, 47.
I'm going to see if he's going to spend time with the reporters after losing the game.
Now Sanders.
Yes, he's being waited.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Oh, shit. I got to see that again. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, we don't look at that. Yeah. We're going to look at this with 7 minutes
Jets
left.
offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials.
You the game?
Now, right?
I need you to go to PS4 Broadcast.
On first down.
How you did it last time?
And able to work
and
his
go to
way
the
down to the
fourth quarter
16.
with
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up
started
with a
in the
second and
fourth quarter
3.
with
sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look,
30
this is third
seconds left.
quarter, no time to panic.
I
But that
need-
also
I
doesn't
need
mean
to
you
see
just do it the
this
same
ball.
way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe
Clips
change up some
stepped outside
blocking
the pocket.
assignments or run a few different
And they
plays,
put it in
but
group.
stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin.
It's over with.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first
It's in the
half,
fourth
and that's
quarter.
continuing here in the third
And,
quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running
Just
game. I would say
7
keep
minutes,
feeding the horse, and I
7
believe
minutes
it'll
and 10
eventually
seconds.
reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming. Check 4, check 4.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Damn, Beverly,
Gets him
jam
a
it.
little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Jam it.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Yeah.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Kill, kill, kill.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, third and goal. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
And no,
This Jet
it's 7
defense
minutes
so
left.
far standing tall. They need
About
another
7 minutes
stop
left in
now,
the
third
fourth
and
quarter.
goal.
7 minutes and 20 seconds in the fourth quarter. He down. He didn't stand down like red zone. But go through like
They'll
go
keep it on the
with this
ground.
8 minutes.
Tyson, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings
About
up
7.5
4.
minutes.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
No, he rolled out.
On 4th down, Cunningham.
Like I say, it's 7. Look at it from 7 minutes on down.
They're
But
turned away on 4th
it's not
and goal.
6 minutes and 50
And this
seconds. But
shutout is going to
it
continue
may be
as
like
the
7
defense
minutes,
holds
5
again.
seconds. But he's like on the
Jets
10-yard
offense coming
line
up now to start their next
stand
drive.
out.
Well, there are 2 scores on the
10
plus
or
side.
15
Still
yard
time
line.
here in
But
this
don't worry
4th
about the
quarter,
yard
but
line.
maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7 now from their own 7.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Scrap, slam.
Now ahead of, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Completes it to Dixon. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he'll give it here to his running back. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Man, that's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Yeah, put it in. Yeah, put it in group me, please.
On second down now, Slade.
Yeah.
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
What you say?
Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Hold up for a second, please. No, you're all right. Yeah. So,
on 1st and 10, he sets to fire deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
To the Eagles. And give him
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season.
And then we're going to have to make
he has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Yeah, it's beginning to be a lot. It's beginning to be a lot. Yeah. Yeah, you stopped outside the pocket.
On 1st down, Slade. He's got it's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
No, can you put that in
the touchdown, New York. A big play there. Taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good.
You can go to Stand-Out Broadcast and you can look at. No, he's not broadcast.
After the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cunningham. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Cunningham looking to throw. Going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 2. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Right to throw from his end zone. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man there to knock it away that time.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. It's fielded at the 45. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bills are going to take over in great position here.
I looked at that play again. Before you got sacked, you had stopped. I listen. You listen. You listen. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Okay.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
The last guy said the same thing. He said the same thing. In a different way.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Yeah.
Got to get to the 26 for a first.
So what you do, you go to the free agent to the top 100.
Here's Cunningham.
And he'll
flush to his right.
And for first you go to standings. You start at the bottom, and then you'll go up to see where you at. Say if you at number 15, but then you come down.
You're a nice guy.
17 spots
savage.
To number
but correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Thank you, Gonzo. Thank you, Gonzo.
Check 31. Check 31.
But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Slade. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Jets, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm throwing away. Sure did. Well done, Zoe. Well done, Zoe. You back in. That shit crazy. You back in first place. Because all three of y'all is 73. Oh, yeah. Right. No, Tanner Brady. Tanner Brady, explain it like this. Explain it like this. You're number 10. So when you start from the bottom to go up, that's 22. So you're gonna go to the free agent and you're gonna count 22 down, and then you'll be at the number, you'll be at number 10. Then you pick up that number 10 first. You'll count 22 down. You won't go in the top 100. You go to the top 100. Right, from the highest low wall down. You count 22 spots down, and then you pick that guy. If that guy's on the
oh, come on, baby.
I really think Skid Row would rather listen to